Here we go again. What's up, my Trinbago Vibes peeps? Welcome to another episode of Trinbago Vibes. Last time we did this, we saw how much $100 could stretch here in Trinidad and Tobago, food-wise, yeah. We're not considering gas, we're not considering utilities and these other things. This is just strictly eating food and getting food, right? Last time we did this, we saw what $100 could get us in terms of buying food and, you know, doing a little groceries, at least from my perspective, right? I know in the comments for that, it had a lot of options and a lot of people, you know, give examples of what they would have done, and that was pretty cool. And this one we're doing the same thing, but this time it's more groceries, and instead of 1 week, I'm gonna see how much, you know, $400 could go for the month. Yeah, that's what we're doing. You know, $400 1 month, $100 a week in 4 weeks. Let me do this. Trinbago Vibes. So the first grocery we're going for the week, the first week in this challenge, is at the Price Club in Shogunas. Now we have a fixed list of items plus bonus items depending if I could get it or not. So let's go see what $100 can get me here at the Price Club. Yeah, right now I'm in the first aisle and I think I get everything more or less along here, at least the majority of it. So yeah, so far so good. Pack soup, checked. Baking powder, checked. All-purpose flour, yeah. Actually, I saw a cheaper baking powder, Lion's baking powder, the power behind our good tasting traditions. Remember that one? Anyway, oil check, rice check, and of course with rice comes some dal and lentils. Yeah, let's add them to the cart. Macaroni checked, cinnamon, yeah. And the reason I picked this is because of oats, our lifesaver in the last rounds. Next up is some potatoes, which is extra, and I may be able to squeeze in a protein, kinda. Yeah, don't judge, we're on a budget this rounds. Alright, let's go cash. Alright, we just spent $97.80, so we still have $2.20. Yeah, I won't lie though, the Price Club I found was real good though. Like, they had some deals there that I went in with a general list, right, and I was able to get all those items that I could survive the week with for under $100. I was shocked actually, like, especially some of the other stuff I saw there, it wasn't bad at all. No wonder a lot of people will rate up the Price Club and actually come down here. Yeah, so day one, you know, the usual thing, we kick it off with some oats. This time this is oats, water, and cinnamon. This time I got cinnamon. Low budget, you know. Anyway, let's get into the plan. By plan, I mean for the week. So Monday and Tuesday, it's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna have oats for breakfast and lentils plus rice for lunch. We are skipping dinner this week. Right, Wednesday, we have for breakfast roti plus fried aloo, aka fried potato, right? And lunch is going to be dal plus rice. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Trinbago Vibes, yeah. You know the drill. Oats in a bowl with some water and cinnamon in the microwave for 2 minutes. Next up, we doing some lentils. The rice just finished boil and cooling down right now, and now we're just doing some lentils. Simply add water and boil till lentils are tender, and then we get lentils and rice, you know. And I've added onions, garlic, and salt to this, but more on that later on. Day two, it wasn't too bad, you know, eating the same thing, oats in the morning, lentils and rice. I take a little more rice and lentils this rounds. So yeah, as for dinner, well, I don't think I'm gonna have any dinner. I'll just drink some water and I'll prep for tomorrow. But dread, lunchtime was the worst. Like, I know this is day 2 and I now started this, but I bouncing back the office and I smelt that fried chicken goodness, dread, and it's like, wow, I've never smelled fried chicken so good. And now I'm like, but wait now, it's only 2 days I doing this thing now. Huh. But yeah. On the third day, we fried some aloo, then made some sada roti. And I know the roti ain't too wrong, but it'll work. Yep, sada roti and fry aloo as per the instructions for the breakfast. This is the first time I'm making a sada roti. Not bad. So these 3 days in a row, I am eating rice and lentils. Rice and lentils. Well, I still have rice remaining. I'll probably make some dal. I'll have dal. And yeah, so that might be the plan for tomorrow. I still have one batch of oats as well. So I might save that for Friday. Because Friday for sure is soup. And that's the plan. Alright. Day 4. And no water. Guess we're using bottled water this rounds. Split peas and water in a pot with some chopped garlic. Bring to a boil and swizzle to get that dal texture. After which I'll add some salt. Quick and easy and just enough time to get ready for work. It's definitely, I'm not sure to say if it's more challenging or less challenging from the last time I did this. Last time I did it, I was able to, buy doubles, buy some pylori, buy a roti. This time I went full in groceries, right? By the way, I spent some of the next $100 that I have to get onion, garlic, and salt. Like initially I wanted to exclude it from this challenge, but because I'm doing it now for the whole month, I say might as well as buy it now. Is investments. When we go to the grocery in today's Thursday, in 3 days time, right? I will still check to see if I'll get the same items for under $100, but I'll modify my grocery list based on what I currently have in stock, so to speak, like what remaining. So yeah, so right now I'm eating the oats that I just made, and after this is I have the dal boiling on the stove. I have rice, the last batch of rice remaining. Rice really goes a long way, boy. I won't lie, rice goes a long way, but it's definitely easier in the sense that so long as you cooking and have that grocery list, you can make this food like last the week. I mean, I'm right. Once again, it's just one person. Like my wife is like, nope, you go strong, hubby. But yeah, so I'm just doing it for a solo person, no kids. Yeah, so I realized that time is going and the dal still needs some time to cook down, so I'm gonna shower. But meantime, add a little fries. Yeah. So that was basically the meal today. Day 4 is Thursday. It was oats in the morning. I eat the fries like mid-morning, and then I had the dal and rice for lunch. I mean, it's not much rice, but say what. Day 5, it's Friday, FriYay. Right now I'm stuck in traffic to reach to work on this Friday morning, so I'm definitely gonna reach late today. Yeah. So the next thing is this morning, well, last night when I reached home, they had no water again, so I pivot. I was supposed to make soup last night, and that didn't happen because I didn't have water, and I had a set of ways to wash in the sink this morning. I had a little trickle, but I still wasn't able to make the soup in the limited time I had. But I did make macaroni, and well, I cut up the chicken bologna and fry up that a little bit, cook that a little bit, and I add it. So that is lunch. And like I mentioned earlier, we still have dal from Wednesday, and I had a half a roti remaining, that's not a roti, so that will be breakfast, so that is the plan for today, Friday, day 5. And yeah, the weekend approaches, so this evening I'm hoping water come back, we could make some soup. And yeah, all right, so it's Friday night. Right now I'm in South Park. I heard water came back home, so soup day, soup Saturdays. Let me do this. Yeah, so in this soup we have some lentils, some dal, potato. I made a little dumpling from the flour and the baking powder. Pack soup went into this pot, and this is Saturday for you. Yeah, I added the remaining macaroni to the soup as well. It's a vegan soup. Well, we was vegetarian the majority of this week, and it's what we'll be eating whole day today. And the next step is, well, week 2. So Before we jump into week 2, I would just like to thank the sponsor of this video. Yes, right now we are in Kokie, and it's thanks to Super Cool Limited for sponsoring this week's episode. Now, Super Cool has been providing AC units, both residential and commercial, right here in Trinidad and Tobago since 1995. Right, you could come here and get all your AC needs, air conditioning needs, especially these days. You know, the heat right now we're experiencing in Trinidad and Tobago is a record high. So yeah, so big up Super Cool Limited for sponsoring this video. Alright, now on to week number 2 in this, you know, can I survive on 400 hours, 40 months, 100 hours a week, week 2. Let's jump into it. Grocery time! Yes, it is Sunday and we are on our way to the second grocery in this challenge, week 2 for week 2. Yeah, and it is in the city of Grand Bazaar. It's really a mall, but yeah, like the soup, I had soup earlier today, I had soup yesterday. In this challenge, I bought salt, garlic and onions outside the groceries, and it came up to $15.70. So technically we're going into the grocery here in this one with $84.30. Yeah, $84.30. And considering that we had $2.20 from last week grocery, technically we have $86.50. So that's what we're working with. That is the budget we're working on. For inventory's sake, right, I still have a good bit of flour. We still have half a pack of rice. Well, we still have salt. The onions and garlic will last us the rest of the challenge for the month, more or less. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Because I don't try to use up 1 onion per week. There's 4 onions I have in that pack. Yeah. And well, the garlic I'm going to finish by the end of the challenge. And well, salt I'm going to finish. So yeah, we also have half a pack of lentils still. We have a quarter pack of split peas. We still have baking powder, so I don't have to worry to get that. So in this rounds here, with that $86.50, I'm going to get some vegetables as well. So at least I could get in some veggie fried rice, and I'm going to get a little cheese and a little butter, so I can have more versatility for when I'm making stuff. And if I'm feeling lazy, I think I might get bread, you know. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, because those items could be expensive, so I'm not sure yet how things going. But yeah, here we go. We almost to extra food grocery right here in Grand Bazaar. So yeah, the original one, I think, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below if it is. And yeah, since our macaroni is done, we picking up a pack, and the same can be said for oats, you know, getting that fiber in. And although we good on the rice and flour, adding some chana to diet, you know, it feels like a plan this week, especially when we get a little saffron powder. Alright, next up is some peas and carrots, and then I'm looking for the cheapest block of cheese thread here. And to be honest, I never saw like this before. Alright, let's add it to the cart, and then, you know, might as well get our little bread this rounds as well. Now, our budget this week will not get us any tuna, but we can't go wrong with some tins of sardine. And you know, and let me just add this tin of sausage as well, chicken sausage. So yeah, so this is it. Let's go cash out and tally up. Yeah, hopefully this should come up to under 86. So we'll see. Yep, the bill came up to 85.09. So we on target, at least for this rounds. So this was the list of items that we got at the Price Club in week 1, the beginning of week 1. I just basically priced these same items right here in extra food, and I could not get the same list for under 100 hours. So there's that. Mind you, I know this is biased in terms of, is this like different prices based on the brand, based on the weight and all these things. Right, I just went with the cheapest one in the set, and that is what I used to calculate, because that's what I did at, you know, Price Club, and I try and do the same thing here. Alright, Monday vibes, and it was a rainy one today. This morning was good. Get up, throw some cheese on some bread, toast it, good to go. That was breakfast, and then of course the last of the soup was lunch. I feel slightly hungry right now. When I reach up the road, I might do another bread and cheese again, just to get something to eat for dinner. Normally in the challenge I will look off dinner, but I was feeling kind of hungry, so yeah, I'll do that. And then I'll put up some rice to boil. We're gonna do some lentils again, and you know, usual thing, oats in the morning. So yeah, now in a pan with oil, onions and chopped garlic, then going to add this tin of sardines, making sure we get some protein, you know, for our lunch today on this day 9. Yep, fried rice time. All these ingredients are added to the pot, and then it's to add, you know, leftover rice from since Monday. Well, not really fried rice, in a sense more like a festive rice, because I couldn't add any, you know, the soy sauce and everything to give it that fried rice look. But yeah, good enough. Right, on this morning, breakfast is bread and sausage. It's Wednesday, week 2 in this surviving a week, 1 week, $100 for 4 weeks, basically a month. For those of you who don't know, I'm right now on San Fernando Hill, well, the base of the hill actually. They have a nice little, you know, eating area there. Down there, it has a nice little pond. So yeah, that's where I am. I still have rice, fried rice, and all in all, this is like we midway through the end of the week. I'm gonna put some chana to soak later, overnight, on the next day, and probably I might need the flour tonight. I'm not sure yet, or I might get up early in the morning and do that, because I plan to make some doubles. Yeah, so that's the plan for tomorrow, oats and doubles. Don't have enough funds to buy doubles this rounds. I mean, I could have, but I chose not to, because I wanted to do this as a full grocery month, in the sense that every week we go to the grocery and we try and spend the money in the grocery to survive off it. So I say might as well make my own, you know. All right, so we have 3 cups of flour, 3/4 tablespoon baking powder, a pinch of salt, and well, gonna add this, you know, knead the dough, roll it out, and then fry them. Yeah, so it's more like baked than doubles, but say what, down our hatchet it'll go. So yeah, we have to change our plans on this day 11, which is the Thursday. Initially today, you'd have seen that I had oats down and doubles down for today. Oats, yeah. Doubles is a no-go, because chana takes a little while longer to, like, you know, get softer. It was still hard by the time I was ready to leave for work. So I decided to like leave it, turn off the fire, and I'll finish it like when I get back home. But in the meantime, you know, we pivot, and so I had the fried rice, well, the festive rice, and the remaining lentils. So yeah, so that's lunch today. So yeah, you know, we pivot. That's how life goes sometimes. Sometimes things don't always go according to plans, and you just have to, you know, as Bear Grylls says, improvise, adapt, overcome. All right, well, we see what Friday brings. FriYay, you know, the end of the work week, the second week on this challenge. I don't know what you want to call that. I tried to make like a pizza out of the barra. The barra didn't come out as soft out of light, you know, so I was in between barra and tacos. You know, you adapt, right? It wasn't bad. This turmeric is the one that give it its color. The chana, I didn't have no pressure cooker, so it's like it still came out a little, yeah, you know, hard. It still probably needed some time to break down. This is the remainder of it from earlier, and yeah. So this is my failed attempt at doubles, but chana crunchy. Then again, it's limited resources I'm working with here. Tomorrow is oats in the morning. I still have a lot of chana, still have a few more of the barra. So out of cheese, I still have some flour, but I don't think I have any more rice, so out of rice. But just now it's, you know, it's weekend, so just now Sunday will reach and it'll be grocery day. Dread, I won't lie, it's nice to finally not spend money during the week and whatnot, you know, and probably get up and cook and all these things, but at the same time it is exhausting. I kid you not. So big up all those who, you know, still come home from a day's work and still organize meals for your families and all these things. So yeah, and to be fair, big up Julia, you know, my wife. She is helping me through this as well. And yeah, I won't lie as well that the thought did cross my mind to Rajiv, like, what are you doing in life, boy? Or let me just, you know, I make 2 weeks, yay. Next 2 weeks, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So don't forget to hit that like button, you know, Right, so we are wrapping up the end of week 2. All right, Saturday morning I had oats. For lunch I still had chana, so we had some chana. I still had some fried rice, so I had that for lunch. And well, I still had the bara, so I had a little bara again and chana for dinner. So on to week 3. By the way, if this is the first time you are watching this, week 3 would happen here, right there. You can check that out, right? If not, if it didn't happen yet, well, yeah, we're gonna jump into it now. So don't forget to subscribe. Trinbago Vibes. Alright, we out.